Hi, and welcome this evening to another 5 Minutes with Mark. I've been talking as I've been going through about commentaries. And oh, here we go again. And a commentary is a book that just tells us from a scholar about a particular book of the Bible. The Augsburg commentary on the New Testament to the Gospel of Mark was written by Donald Jewell, Juel, who was one of my seminary professors. And Mark was the book that he loved to teach, and I took the course from him. This one is somewhat understandable if you don't have a deep knowledge of Greek and Hebrew. But commentaries are wonderful things to use when you want to learn about the scripture. The important thing you need to do, though, when you're picking out a commentary is you need to look at the bias of the author, because different authors from different faith traditions will tend to slant the interpretation of scriptures, sometimes to meet their agenda, not what the text says. Maybe more about that later, maybe not. But we're in Mark chapter 6, verses 53 to 56. When they had crossed over, they came to land at Gennesaret and moored on the boat. When they got out of the boat, people at once recognized him and rushed about that whole region and began to bring the sick on mats to wherever they heard he was. And wherever he went, into villages or cities or farms, they laid the sick in the marketplaces and begged him that they might touch even the fringe of his cloak. And all who touched it were healed. So when we last saw Jesus and the disciples, they were in the boat going to Bethsaida. And I'm not quite sure what happened. They didn't land in Bethsaida where they were heading, but landed in another city, also on the Sea of Galilee. And so what we're seeing here continues to be what we've seen all along. Whenever Jesus shows up, people want to get close to him. They believe in his power, and as they're here, I like this. People recognize him and rushed about the whole region and began to bring the sick on mats to wherever they heard he was. So there's kind of this frenzy for Jesus to be about his ministry of healing. And just like with the woman with the hemorrhage, these people understand that even touching the cloak of Jesus will bring about healing. And so it's just kind of an extension of some of what we've been seeing, an extension of some of what we've been hearing. Jesus will get to Bethsaida. It's going to be another 2 or 3 chapters before he makes it there. And the other piece in this that's important is when chapter 6 opened and he was in Nazareth, he could do no teaching. And so really, other than the feeding of the 5,000, this is the first time in chapter 6 since Jesus left Nazareth that he's done healing. In fact, actually, as I say it out loud, it's the only time since he's left Nazareth that he's healed people. And so whatever was in Nazareth that kept him from healing is gone once he left. Thank you, and we'll join you another time.